Hey, what's up, everybody? My name is Andrew Davis, and you are watching Big Boy Card Collecting, and we are breaking a game used basketball relic JuJu Watkins 2024 Bowman U Now card number 11. So there's two versions of this card. This is obviously the more expensive version. There's a regular card that has your typical parallels from Topps and limited to 89 parallels. It has a print run, short window span of like 72 hours. And then this, on the other hand, is that same card number 11, but limited to 49, 25, 10, 5, 1 because it has a game used basketball in it. And so it is a relic. They took a basketball from the game that obviously JuJu Watkins, who is an amazing, amazing player. And they cut it up and put it into a card. They do this with baseballs. They do this with bases. They do this with footballs. They do this with soccer balls. They do it with mats from UFC and WWE. Topps does it. And well, this is that. So a little bit of the history, kind of alluded to it a little bit, where this was a $275 card. Sold out pretty quickly, in about 4 hours when it came out. And we're going to open it up. As you can see, it's not open yet. And you're going to see why it's not open. As we can see right here, it's still sealed in its pack. I want to get this crystal clear here. Obviously, right here, a lot of stuff goes around. You can see that there's no insert in there. There's nothing in there right there. Nothing here, right here. Notice it says it right here. And so it is a blind pack. Again, as I say, there's 49, 25, 10, 5, 1. So it's about, I think, 89, I believe is the number of these that were made. And each one has a basketball relic in there. And a little bit of, I guess, history back end stuff is that they're going for over 300 a piece. And depending on what you pull, obviously it has more value. So I figured we would open it, check out what I get. Hopefully, I'm getting a low one. I've seen the 25s go for over $300 with a few days left. I've seen, I think a 10 is out there, and that's trading. I think somebody's asking like 700 for it. Again, I think the 49s are awesome because she is a sophomore right now out in LA. I think she plays for the Trojans, and my basketball knowledge of that, I think it's USC. I want to say, but don't quote me on it. We're going to find out as soon as I open it. But obviously, she's not going into the draft this year, but she will eventually go into the draft, and she's going to be a top prospect. She has a very lucrative NIL deal. She is the first college athlete, first woman to have a Pop Funko of her college self in Funko format, which is coming to me in a few weeks, which I'm probably going to break here, even though it's not cards. So obviously, she is a big deal, and so that's why these are going for good money. And people are offering and want it, and they sold out quickly. So, but enough about that, because that's not why you're here. And I figured we'd open it. This is my personal one, and depending on what we pull here, we're going to see what happens with this. So obviously, I haven't seen it yet, but this is what it looks like for those who want to see it. And so I figured we would do this together. 1, 2, 3, and we pulled 5 out of 5. So good pull. Actually, this is an awesome pull. So this is number 5 out of 5. So I don't think that any of these are actually out there. So we just pulled number 5 out of 5, JuJu Watkins. As you can see, the basketball is there right there. So that is the basketball relic. Pretty cool. This is number 5 out of 5. So the 5s are orange right there. Again, the basketball is pretty cool right there. So there are 4 other people who have a card that is like this card. It's orange. Obviously, the lower the number, the better. I think there's a 10 out there that somebody's asking like $700, $800 for. The 25s are going for good money. And, well, this is a 5, and you could see that they put the basketball in there. You could see that the basketball is also not perfect in there. It's a little bit hard to see it, but the orange is slightly above the black. Really cool card. Really cool card. It's not autographed, but it is a relic, and it is number 5 out of 5 game-used ball. Oh, my God. This is a fantastic thing. So this card's actually worth money because she is the fastest in Trojans WBB, women's basketball history, to reach 1,000 points. So obviously it's a milestone for her. It's a very important milestone for her. Obviously, there's a basketball in the card, which is why it's a $275 card. And there you go. So it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool right there. Really good pull. Again, you are guaranteed 49 at the minimum. And then it goes down to 25. It goes down to obviously 10, 5, and then 1. So this is a really good one. This is a really good one. It's an awesome card. It's a really good one for my collection. Obviously, I think it's going to be worth money because you don't get to reach 1,000 points for a second time in college or collegiate history. So again, JuJu Watkins, number 5, guys. So pretty cool right there. Pretty sweet. Really cool card. Very surprised that I pulled this. Really good pull for me. And I think they're all great. Honestly, I think if you pull a 49, it's great. But I'll take the 5 over the 49 all day because it's just awesome. But yeah, no, this is a great one. So obviously, to give a little bit more brass tacks, right? So I think a 49 is worth about $400, give or take, raw. So I think it's worth anywhere, maybe 400 is high on a good day, 350 to 400 for a 49. Obviously, I think the sealed packs are complicated because you don't know what you're going to get. You could pull, obviously, there are 5 cards that are better than the card that I just pulled. So obviously, that gives me privileged information, and now this information is obviously out there because I'm filming this video. So obviously that clearly affects every other sealed pack because now a 5 of 5 has been pulled. If I pulled a 1 of 1, it would also affect every other pack because it's not in play, but we don't know if somebody pulled a 1 of 1. What we do know, though, is that you are guaranteed a 49, which is really cool. And so I think a sealed pack, and what I'm selling them for is I'm asking 500, but if somebody offers me 450 or 425, I'm inclined to say yes. But if I open up those packs and they have 25s in there, right now a 25 with 4 days left that's ending on Sunday on eBay as of February 26th is trading for $300, and it will probably end up around 375, if not to 425, around that number. Hopefully, because it'll be good. I've seen a 10 where people are asking about 700 for a 10. Obviously, I think that it's not a $700 card at the moment. I think that a 10 is more in the 500, maybe 550 range. But even still, I think it's a lot of money. And the only reason why these cards, and people are asking them, is that it's a $275 card to start with. So it's tricky when you start already high. And so therefore you have to, adjust accordingly. But I digress right there. I think that this card, to be honest, might be a $700 card. I do not think a 10 of this is a $700 card. I don't think it's an $800 card. I think the 101 might be, $900, maybe $1,000. But again, that's what I think it's worth. Now, what somebody's willing to pay for it, I don't know. I mean, obviously, if I'm to sell this, it's tricky, right? I would want at least $650 for it. But for right now, I'm keeping it because I like the 5 of 5 stuff. I think this is great. This is one of my best base relic pulls so far. I mean, I pulled a lot of good stuff. Obviously, I pulled, an Aaron Judge that was limited to 25. I pulled my Negro League card. That was a 49, I think. That was really cool. Obviously, I'm really stoked about this. This is just a beautiful card. I might even get this thing graded. I absolutely love it. It's such a beautiful card. I love that. It's 5 of 5. I would have been happy with a 10. I would have been happy with a 25, to be honest. Anything minus the 49 is great. The fact that it's a 5 of 5, I mean, it's great. So again, though, I mean, if I'm to sell it, I'm going to try to get $650 for it, but I'm keeping this one for right now. But let's say that I open up another pack because they're just not moving for whatever reason, and I take the risk, and I pull another 5 of 5, I'm asking $650 for them. So, or if I pull the 101, I mean, again, a 101, if I pulled that, I'd be asking $9 for it. And I would probably not put it on eBay. I'd probably wait 2-3 years, wait till she goes to the WNBA draft and then sell it then when she's really hot, or you bring it to a sports show or something like that, because then you just trade it on the floor for something because somebody's going to want it in that regard. So again, really cool card though, just on a personal level, tabling the money, really cool card. Economically, she's going into the draft eventually in a year, maybe 2 years. And card's going to be really hot. And then if she is everything that she has already done in college and she's that good in the WNBA and that's going up, and the money's going up, and this next generation of WNBA stars, and then there's a following and viewership and ads and NIL deals, and corporate America comes into it. I mean, this stuff's only going to be worth more money. So awesome card. Fantastic. I do not think you can go wrong. If you're long in these and you get the 49s, I think you're going to do just fine if you wait 4 or 5 years or 3 years when she's getting drafted into the WNBA. I think this is the stuff that's going to be worth money. And I think it's really, really awesome. And this is just a fantastic card. So I'm really happy. I'm really happy with this. So this is really cool. I'm so happy with this card. This is awesome. And yeah, no. This is great. This is absolutely wonderful. It's an awesome card. There is only 5 other cards that are better than this card in the world. So that's all I have to say, guys. But it's a beautiful card. It's a beautiful card. Unless somebody wants to offer me real money. If somebody said, I'll write you a check for $2,500 for it, I'll sell it for $2,500, but I want to keep it for me. I love it. I love it. It's awesome. It's just a plain awesome card. And I'm so happy that I got one of these. I'm so happy that I got even anything in that, because he sold out like 4 hours. Really just a beautiful card. I love the fact that like the basketball's cut a certain way too. It's like game used, and like the black and the orange aren't exactly even. I love the whole thing about it. It's so perfect. So yeah, but yeah, that's my card. Super happy with it. Just wanted to share that with everybody. Obviously, I got some other stuff that I'm going to be unboxing soon enough. I got my Michaela Blake. So that's super cool. That's coming. In a few days, I got a Kevin Durant coming my way. So maybe we're going to pull something cool there. I got some other base relic stuff coming. I think at the end of April, at the least, I got some Pete Alonso stuff coming. I got some Lindor stuff coming. I got some Acuna stuff coming. I got some other Lindor stuff coming. So I think I got another Pete Alonso coming in base relic stuff. So yeah, I got a lot of cool stuff, guys. And yeah, that's pretty much everything that I could want. It's just a beautiful card. And yeah, super excited for it. And then I got some other stuff coming in the next, probably, pardon me, in the next like 3 months, 4 months. And yeah, I'm just breaking down cards, talking about this. And I'm just super stoked. What a beautiful card. That is just awesome. Just fantastic pull. Again, you pull a 49. Let's say you got one of these guys and you pull 49. It's still a beautiful card, and you will do fine with it. But obviously, it's better to have a 5 than a 44 or a 49 or a 25 or a 10. But yeah, I mean, these are just expensive. They're just expensive cards. And I now have further data, which helps my business, because I actually have 2 of these that are unopened. And so obviously there are only 5 other ones that are better than this one out there. So that's something that is really, really important to understand, everybody, that, yeah, there's this affects the value. It absolutely affects the value of every other card out there now that this is publicly known. And I will probably take some Instagram pictures of it. So pretty cool, pretty stoked. And yeah, that's everything I got going on. I don't think I can say anything else. But yeah, no, I'm just so thrilled with it. It's awesome. But I digress. That's my card, everybody. Just pulled it, wanted to share it with you. And yeah. And then I'm gonna table that. Just remind everybody that I do run an eBay store called Pop Anime Comics Collectibles. Those 2 others that are not open yet, that are in blind packs, are up for sale. I'm asking $500, as I stated before. They are in the description down below. You can go to my eBay store, look it up. If you would like to purchase your own, I will take offers. Anything above 400 is a fair considered offer. If you offer me 350, I'm probably just going to decline it or counter you really highly, like at 490 if you do that. But if you're actually making me a serious offer, I do accept serious offers. I also have some other base relics in my store. I also have base cards that I sell for $7, $8. And then I got a bunch of other cool stuff like comics, Pop Funkos, and a bunch of other collectibles. So if you are looking for some really cool stuff, or cards, I sell everything from $7 cards all the way up to $500, $600, $700 cards, and a variety of other stuff that's related to that. So, and then I do sell non-sports trading cards as well. So definitely be on the lookout for that stuff. So definitely really cool on that run. And again, if you do not see some you're looking for, ask, because I may have it. I just haven't listed it yet because I got so much stuff that I have to list, and I have plenty of clients who actually give me a list, and they're like, "Hey, if you get this, let me know," and then I create a listing for them all the time. So that's something just to keep in the back of everybody's head too, is that if I don't have it or you don't see it on my eBay store, ask, because I may have it. I'll list it, sell it to you. Everybody will be good. And if I do not have it, chances are I know somebody who does, or I'll point you in the right direction so you can get what you want to get and you can be happy and you can complete your collection. So yeah, and that's pretty much everything I got going on. And then my final thing before I let everybody go and rip open some packs, I can't speak today, is I want to know what you guys are collecting. I absolutely want to know what you're collecting. Please let me know what you're collecting down in the descriptions down below, because again, this is a community and I want to know what you guys are collecting and what pulls you guys get, because I like to know that stuff and it's fun. So that's something that I got going on. And everybody go rip open some packs and have a good time. It's meant to be collected. It's meant to be enjoyed. And share your collection with everybody. And thanks so much for watching, everybody. And I will catch you in my next video, everybody.